Hey, reason number 2 for why folks don't go to church is church hurt. People that have been hurt by the church and now no longer go. This obviously came in all different forms, but there was 31 folks who said that this is the reason that they no longer go. Some of them, it's, I think, because of the work that I do, I got to hear some of these stories. Folks that are confined to their home, that were plugged in with their church and have had no visitors or calls or anything from their church. I had someone pretty recently that said, my mom spent her whole life in that church and gave a lot of money to that church, and now she's at the end of her life and no one's bothered to call or visit. Had other folks that said that went through a divorce and said that the church was pretty forgiving and understanding of one of the spouses, but kind of excluded the other spouse, and so they don't go to church because of that. I had other people who were in abusive relationships, two folks that were in abusive relationships, and their church told them to stay in that marriage, and so they ended up divorced and not going back to that church. And then I had a couple folks that actually, I think 4 folks that mentioned something called purity culture, which was a new thing to me, even though I grew up kind of in the era that it affected people. It affected young women, women my age, that grew up in a church that emphasized this purity culture so intensely that now that they're young women or adult women, they don't go to church anymore. So there was other one-offs, but 31 folks, church hurt. I don't want to make it all negative. There was several folks that their church has done a fabulous job visiting them at the end of life and things. So there's good too. See you guys.